Hello, Victor here, RestoringMercedes.com, and this video is probably the final one for now of S420 for Leland in New York. So I want to show the AC compressor operation. It is cycling, as you can see it. AC is at 72 degrees. So it will come on and off because it's not cooling, it's just maintain temperature. But AC clutch is engaging, as you can see, it's fine. Now it cooled down to whatever it needs to be, shut off. So the cycling is fine. Just wait for it to kick in. You can see it kicks in fine. The the whole system was recharged with new gas. 1.15 kilograms of gas on the scale. Made sure that this is the exact amount. It held vacuum, perfect vacuum, so there are no leaks. So what else we have here? Nothing really major in the car. Inside, I just want to show the trunk. You can see, open the trunk, the handle comes out, so the paneling is back on. I realigned this panels here, and obviously we had accident over here, so it doesn't line up well, but it works. You can see it. Closes it down, handle goes away. That's great. And last thing I want to do is I want to show we need to check fluid level in transmission. It was low on fluid, so I changed the fluid, of course. So what we need to do this right, you obviously need the dipstick, and you do need to see the temperature has to be about 80 degrees. Well, we're about 88. It's just slight difference, but it's not a big deal. 80 to 88 is not a problem. I've read them at that level. So now we know the temperature of a transmission fluid per se, not the coolant temperature. That has nothing to do with transmission temperature. And now we go back out there, and we're gonna insert our dipstick, which is dipstick here. I already cleaned it off. And then we're gonna see how much fluid we need to add, because I already put more fluid than came out. Okay, so now I want to see if it's enough or I have to add a little more. So here is our reading. Gotta hold it straight. So at 80 degrees, you can see that's 80 right here. We still not up to the level. See, we're in the middle, so I have to add more fluid to this transmission. Also, my street is sloped, so I actually had to level the vehicle. You obviously want to check your fluid level when the car is straight, so I put my bubble level, straighten the car out, and now it's level, so I can get accurate reading. So far so good. It engages perfect, it drives great, quiet, no overheat. Oh, the new fan clutch is installed. You can hear the fan is working, and I can actually feel the air. So I'm going to show you the noise. Hear that noise? So very nice and loud. That means it's pulling through. So much air it's pulling through that even front fans come in. So much vacuum being sucked. So that's a good thing. So we have our temperature in order. It's about 60 degrees now. So just a metal fan is enough for air conditioner system, the AC system, to cool down, because it is so powerful. It works just proper, and it pulls so much air through the condenser and radiator. So we're good in this department. I drove this car for a little bit here and there, and everything's fine. So far I guess we're going to finish with the repairs. Oil leaks to be determined. I know valve cover gaskets will need to be replaced, but I want to know where exactly oil is coming from, because it was all wet all over. So now it's all clean. I cleaned it up. After some driving, more oil will come out. It will start to be visible, and then I will replace or reseal affected parts. Power steering is topped off, engine oil is topped off, coolant is topped off, and we are good to go. So that's basically going to conclude it, this particular repair, and next time we'll deal with valve covers, oiler tubes, chain guides. They have to be done. It's 120k. A tune-up, of course, maybe even coil packs, because it starts a little rough when it's just cold start. It's a little rough. It's not smooth. It just misfires here and there. So that's in terms of that. And then so far so good. So underneath the vehicle, as you can see, it's nice and dry. I don't know if you can see it, but there's nothing leaking right now. Okay, so transmission is not leaking, so we're good to go in that department. So far so good. So I guess I'll wrap this up and top off transmission fluid, and we'll call it a day. And obviously I put the cover underneath. That's the last thing to do. Okay, so this is all for now. This is Victor at RestoreMercedes.com. Thank you for watching. Okay, and I would like to add to this video that when I was doing final code clearing, did notice that there was a stored code for oxygen sensor after catalytic converter, and it said that it's faulty. So this is the live data here. As we can see, the right sensor is fine, staying steadily at about 450. That's good, but the bottom one is showing way too high of a reading, 1620, 1410. That's way too much. So this is the left one, this is the driver's side. I don't know why it's showing this, but probably the sensor itself or catalytic converter, because there is rattle from one of the catalytics. Sensors before, like the engine itself, seem to be very healthy. As you can see, sensor readings change a lot, so which is fine, and control is working well as well. So we have working sensors before catalytics. As you can see, they work very well, but after catalytic converter, something is wrong with the left sensor. So first, obviously, I would replace the sensor, because in reality sensor should not show over 900 millivolts. This one shows 1600, which is very strange. So I would change the sensor first and then check the readings again. If readings will remain the same, then it's a catalytic converter. And I do hear rattle from one of them. I don't know which one, but it's to be determined. But check engine light did not come on, it was off. So far we have no check engine, so it's just the readings from the sensor being off a lot. So all the codes are cleared, fluid topped off in transmission, and the car is basically ready for now. Okay, so this is it. Well, it's not really ready. We got to do something with the oxygen sensor, but I can definitely either replace this one or get it done next time when the car comes in for other work. Alright, so this is all for now. This is Victor at RestoreMercedes.com. Thank you for watching.